In the quiet suburb of Maplewood, where the sun shined on perfectly manicured lawns and children played freely in the streets, lived a seemingly ordinary couple, Alan and Amy. They blended in seamlessly, hosting barbecues and attending neighborhood meetings, all while hiding a dark secret that painted their lives in shades of crimson. Alan was a soft-spoken architect, known for his kindness and charm. Amy, with her ethereal beauty and captivating smile, was a talented painter, creating ethereal landscapes that seemed to dance on the canvas. To the outside world, they were the perfect couple, but behind closed doors, their relationship was fueled by a thrilling compulsion to rid their neighborhood of what they saw as undesirables. It began innocently enough, an argument with a rude neighbor, a petty dispute over a fence, and before they realized what they were doing, the couple found themselves plotting the perfect crime. The thrill of secrecy ignited a deep bond between them, transforming their love into a twisted game of life and death. Their first victim, Mr. Thompson, a reclusive man known for his sharp tongue and disdain for children, became the object of their dark fascination. Late one evening, they invited him over for drinks under the pretense of making amends. As the moon cast eerie shadows through the windows, Alan poisoned Mr. Thompson's drink while Amy distracted him with her enchanting laughter. The moment he slumped over, lifeless, they felt an intoxicating rush they had never experienced before. With the taste of blood on their lips, they continued their grim quest, each victim more repugnant than the last, a cheating spouse, a cruel gossip, a corrupt local official. With each kill, they became more brazen, leaving taunting notes at the crime scenes, fueling the neighborhood's paranoia. The thrill deepened their connection, morphing love into a dependency on chaos. However, it wasn't long before paranoia seeped into their relationship. Amy began to fear that Alan was losing his grip, becoming too reckless and erratic. She worried that their perfect facade was beginning to crack. One night, after a particularly intense argument with a neighbor about property lines, Alan suggested they take action. Amy hesitated, sensing the danger in his words. The tension between them grew palpable. Alan, consumed by ambition, pushed for more elaborate schemes, while Amy struggled to maintain the delicate balance between love and horror. She saw the darkness consuming Alan, transforming him from the man she loved into a monster she feared. As suspicion spread among the neighbors, an investigator named Detective Sarah Quinn began to unravel the threads of the couple's dark deeds. She observed their interactions, their calculated calmness in the face of chaos, and she started piecing together the puzzle of the unsolved murders. The tension reached its peak when Alan proposed a final act, an elimination of a couple who had begun to suspect them. Amy, trembling with fear, realized she could no longer participate in the slaughter. She confronted Alan, begging him to stop. Their argument escalated, with Alan's desperation feeding into violence. In a moment of rage, he turned on Amy, accusing her of betraying their bond. In a twist of fate, Amy fought back, grabbing a knife, and in a struggle fueled by fear and betrayal, she fatally wounded Alan. He fell to the ground, shock etching his features as he grasped for breath, the betrayal of his beloved cutting deeper than any blade. As she watched the life drain from his eyes, Amy realized the monster she had feared was now the victim of her own making. Alone in the dim light of their living room, she was left amid the shadows of their choices, haunted by the echoes of whispered promises and blood-stained memories. The neighborhood remained unaware of the true depth of the horror that had unfolded among them. Detective Sarah Quinn would catch a whiff of the truth, but without evidence, she remained at a standstill. Amy painted her grief, channeling it into art that revealed her internal turmoil, while she silently vowed to condemn herself for the lives they took. In the end, the perfect couple of Maplewood was no more. Instead, it became a chilling tale, whispered amongst neighbors, and portrayed in the art of one who loved too deeply and too dangerously, forever haunted by the ghosts of their past.